everyone. This is Dan Lenihan. As you heard earlier, I'm at WashU in St. Louis. It's with absolute great pleasure that I get to summarize what's happened so far today. It's really been an amazing conference throughout, and I'm unbelievably astonished as to how our great friends in Madrid were able to successfully pull this off. So thank you so much to the organizers and Teresa Lopez in particular, who has managed to pull off something that I really didn't think it was possible. So congratulations to all, and to our faculty and other people that have been very committed to this. We really thank you for all your efforts. Most importantly, the reason why we did this virtual meeting is, as you all know, because of COVID, really kind of messed us all up, and it continues to do that. But we're hoping that resolves itself in the near future. We were already planning on having our Global Cardio-Oncology Summit in Toronto basically at this time. However, because of COVID, we switched to a virtual meeting, and Teresa did such a fantastic job. But what the decision that was made was to defer our meeting in Toronto until 2021. And so it's with great pleasure that I get to announce our hosts for our meeting in Toronto, which are our great Canadian colleagues, Dr. Dinesh Thavendiranathan. I tried that to get it right. And Dr. Christine Brezden-Masley, who you've met both of them earlier in the program, and these are certainly some of our great international leaders. So I'm going to hand it off to Christine, who I believe is going to take the first part.
Great. Thank you so much, Dan. And I just want to echo what Dan said, is it's been a great day today. We really were looking forward to hosting the Global Cardiology Summit in Toronto this year, and I'm really happy that Teresa was able to really pull it off and have this fantastic virtual meeting that has been truly outstanding with great presentations. So next year we are really hoping that we will be able to host an in-person meeting. We'll certainly discuss whether or not we will move into a virtual format, but we are really hoping that we can host an in-person meeting. And it really will be September 30th and October 1st, but there will be a session on September 29th, of which Dinesh will talk about. So we're really excited. Toronto is a fantastic city. There is a lot to see and do. It is a world-class city. It's the biggest city in Canada. There is sightseeing, dining, and entertainment. And of course, the conference reception, that our dinner will be held at the famous Hockey Hall of Fame, which, you know, we can argue if it's a Canadian sport, but certainly it's going to be a fantastic evening that will be hosted on September 30th as our dinner venue. The conference venue itself will be at our historic Fairmont Royal York Hotel, which is in the heart of downtown. Toronto is actually walking distance to many fantastic attractions, such as the CN Tower is one. And of course, it's really accessible with a short commute to the Toronto International Airport and the other Island Toronto Airport. And of course, it's right across the street from our train terminal. So it's very accessible.
Perfect. Thank you, Christine. I'll continue on from here. Again, just wanted to thank the organizing committee for GCOS for really hosting this and doing a superb job. I think it was a really nice, concise, and well-designed program that hit really the major issues in the field of cardio-oncology. Very practical, a lot of take-home points. So thank you for the organizers, as well as thank you to everybody who provided really wonderful talks in the field that were very practical. So from a 2021 GCOS perspective, as Christine mentioned, we had worked on a program. We had a scientific committee, some of the leaders in the field of cardio-oncology who came together to come up with a fantastic program, and the list of the scientific committee that was involved in the design of 2020 will continue on for the 2021 meeting with potential addition of others are shown on this slide. So just what's on our program. So we have sessions that cover a broad spectrum of topics. This includes topics in hematology, clonal hematopoiesis and its impact on cardiovascular disease and as a shared risk factor, radiation-induced heart disease, concepts that relate to survivorship, early diagnostics, arrhythmias, thrombosis, some of the current research in the field, both clinical and lab science, as well as, of course, adding COVID-19 related topics in the presentations as well, and many more that I'm unable to cover in detail here. So a very broad program that covers the entire spectrum of cardio-oncology within the time allocated to us. As Christine mentioned, we had also planned on having a hands-on session in echocardiography and cardiac MRI the day before. And I think this speaks to many of the issues that were brought up today related to reproducibility of some of the measures within the cardio-oncology community. So we thought we'll take the opportunity to bring those people who are interested the day before and provide opportunities for image acquisition and post-processing with some of the leaders in the field from across the world in an attempt to hopefully standardize acquisition and analysis with the eventual hope that this may help reproducibility of these measurements and perhaps more robust clinical application of these techniques in the field of cardio-oncology. We are hoping that we'll have call for abstracts in early 2021. We hope to open registration in spring 2021. And the website is provided there. And of course, we'll be working very closely with ICOS together to ensure that this meeting is a success. And information will be updated at the ICOS website as well as the website that's provided at the bottom. So keep looking at the site for updates in the area, and you probably get emails from ICOS providing updates on the progress with respect to the program.
So we hope to see you all in Toronto, Canada for GCOS 2021. This is a picture of my sailboat. As you can see, we do a lot of fun things in Toronto, and we really look forward to welcoming you next September, October for GCOS 2021.
Super. Thank you all, Dinesh and Christine, particularly for taking on this responsibility for such a complex meeting. We really appreciate it, and we can't wait to go. I do think that a couple of items that were brought up during the meeting that I would just want to emphasize, that there are satellite sessions with a focus on echo imaging and a focus on cardiac MRI imaging in cardio-oncology. And then also there have been questions about further training, and we have created a board certification test in cardio-oncology, which can be found on the ICOS website. And there's also a board review manual that was just finished and has been published today. So thank you for all for your interest internationally, and we look forward to partnering with you in many different venues going forward. Thank you very much.